right, thanks for joining us for another Barside Chat. Yeah.
Espresso.
All right, so we're here today to talk a little bit about fat bike riding techniques. It's really important to keep in mind when we're out there riding, whether it's on a Nordic groom trail or maybe we're even riding on snowmobile trails, to be aware of our surroundings.
When we sort of talk about the etiquette of trail riding, we might find little differences between a snow machine trail and a Nordic trail. And we're definitely highly recommending lights on front and rear for the snow machine trails for sure.
Jay, tell us a little about these little guys here.
Well, let's see here. We got the Blackburn little kit, and so rear light and a front light. These guys are really nice. They're small, they're compact, they go on and off the bikes pretty easily.
A couple other products in the light market, really fantastic. Princeton Tech.
The Swerve.
The Swerve, yeah, get your style on. Definitely going to be a bit brighter than the click lights that we just showed you, but also going to be a little bit more expensive. Then we also have the Princeton Tech Push. The Push is going to be a 100 lumen light, lots of light for night riding as well as daytime riding. Great to be seen out there by those snowmobiles or even skiers.
We're constantly learning, but some of the things that we feel that we should be promoting is sort of hand signals, just like a snow machine does. You know, snow machines, when they're in a group, they give hand signals. I think the bikers should be giving those hand signals to the snow machiner. Is there anybody behind you? Hold up a number of fingers. Maybe nobody behind you with a fist. That's just respect to each other out there. You know, we're the ones that are going to hear the snow machine, so maybe it's a great idea to move off to the right when you do hear a snow machine approaching you. And these little things are going to go a long way on those trails. And another thing to point out is actually even parking. You know, a lot of snow machiners might have trailers and things, so it's just sort of something to keep in the back of the head when you do pull up to the trailhead, because those guys do need to turn around. And when we're starting to ride on Nordic trails, the really big thing to pay attention to is the impact that we're putting on that track. And, you know, we say if we're leaving a divot per se or, you know, anything substantial, we definitely want to come back another day. Let's wait it out. There's a better day to be riding out there.
And how do we make sure, you know, what's a good judge of pressure in our tires and things like that for leaving or not leaving a divot?
Yeah, you know, I mean, you definitely have to go out there and experiment and see, but we find that this Slime digital gauge works really well for low pressure, so that's a great tool to use to check your pressure and just actually even feeling the tire. So, you know, this is a tire that I could sort of squeeze. This is actually, I don't know, 6 or 8 PSI, but this would be a softer trail tire for sure. You can actually even make this tire crinkle, and that's okay. You're going to be leaving less of a impact on the trail, and that's ultimately what we want. So really paying attention to that is important.
We have something like the Blackburn pump here. This is going to be designed for higher volume tires. We want to make sure that we get something high volume because these tires are so big that if you get the wrong pump, you'll be pumping forever and ever and ever trying to get any air in the tire.
I personally have been digging sort of these flexible hoses because it actually protects the stem. And you know, in cold weather, there's definitely that possibility of really moving that stem around, tearing that tube. So this is just sort of going to give you some give in there. Another little trick of the trade is to store this pump on you in extreme cold temperatures. Some of these pumps, all these pumps have some sort of rubber gaskets. Yep. And so in extreme conditions, they can maybe not work so well.
You know, when we're on those Nordic trails, you know, or even the snowmobile trails, it's a great thing to help support the organizations who are doing the grooming. You know, not all land managers or Nordic centers are going to allow you to ride their trails. So definitely give a call, check their website, and make sure you know before you go. Jay, thanks a lot for joining us for another Barside Chat.
I think that's great.
If you guys have any questions about etiquette or where to ride, definitely give us a call. Be more than happy to talk to you about that.
Radio, bro.